Hello to all my wonderful students, devout subscribers, disciples, and followers. This is your Master GongSun. Today we will begin again, or rather we would continue with the next chapter of the Jing, the Educating the Barbarian Sutra. Let us begin. Chapter 43. In ancient times, people lived wholesome lives. They didn't try to overemphasize the importance of the intellect, but they integrated their mind, body, and spirit in everything. So this would allow them to become masters of knowledge rather than become victims of ideas and concepts. If a new invention appeared, they would inspect this new invention for the troubles it might cause, as well as the efficiencies it might offer. They valued old traditional ways that have been proven to be effective. And at the same time, they would value new ways if these new ways could also be proven to be effective. So if you want to stop being confused, then you must imitate our ancient ancestors. We should join our mind, body, and spirit in everything that we do. For example, choose foods, clothing, and shelter that are in accordance with nature. Use your own body for transportation. Your work and your recreation, what you do for fun, try for that to be the same. Listen to music that would bridge the three spheres of your being. So that's mind, body, spirit. Choose leaders according to how virtuous they are rather than how wealthy or powerful they are. Serve other people and also cultivate your own virtue. You must understand that true growth comes from solving life's problems in a way that is harmonious to yourself and to other people. If you follow the simple ancient ways, then you will be constantly refreshed. Well, this is a very good chapter, 43, and it's so true because people in the past, they did things that were very wholesome, right? They walked everywhere, ate until they were 80% full. That's a Japanese concept, also a Chinese concept as well. They didn't overdo anything. There was no computer, so there wasn't, you didn't constantly have to have your hands out, stretched out in front of you like a zombie, typing, right, which would result in sore and tired, fatigued shoulders like mine. And they ate wholesome foods, whole, real foods found out in nature, like strawberries and pork, spinach, right? All those wonderful stuff instead of all the processed foods we have nowadays, which are bad for us. They cause us to be unhealthy, right? And we all know this. We all know all of this, and yet we choose convenience and expedience over our own health. Sure, it is more work to prepare healthier meals, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, right? I mean, get wholesome natural ingredients, put them in a pressure cooker, there we are, right? That's a meal right there. You can even eat it all day. So this is just some general advice from the ancients that we would do well to follow. Because people in the past didn't have certain diseases. For example, diabetes was unheard of until quite recently. That's because they never indulged, or rather overindulged, in sugars. So there's lots of these things here that are very good advice, right? Use your own body for transportation. If we walk everywhere, we become healthier. I mean, I remember being in college learning about, I took a course on gerontology and about longevity. And who are the people who live longest? Well, there are those in Sardinia who follow the Mediterranean diet. There are the Okinawans in Japan who go one step further. I mean, not only do they walk everywhere, they have a strong social support network. That's why there are so many super centenarians who live in Okinawa, people who are 100 years old and above, right? So there's something that they're doing right, that's for sure, right? They mostly emphasize whole foods, not too much grain, some rice, but not too much, whole, fresh vegetables, fish, really healthy stuff. And that explains why they live so well and so long, right? It's not about quantity, right? It's also about quality at the same time. But what if you can get both? What if it's both quantity and quality? Wouldn't you be happy about that? So these are things that we would do well to keep in mind if we want to live well. All right, this has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.